welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new here. For today's video, I'm going to be trying out a full face of Shein makeup. I have wanted to try Shein makeup for the longest time but just never got round to it, but today I am. Now this is the makeup on my face just now. I will say some products really impressed me, some products really disappointed me. So if you want to see how I achieved this look using only Shein makeup and what products were good and what products were not so good, just keep watching. So starting off with eyebrows, I picked up the Sheglam Skinny Brow Pencil in the shade Light Brown. The packaging is really nice. I can say that for all the products, the packaging is great. So let's see if this brow pencil actually matches my brows. This is it here, and it's very thin, and we have a spoolie wrong end. So the end of this pencil is very flat, it's like it's just been cut off, whereas other brow pencils you can get are angled to make it easier to fill in the brow, but hopefully by using it I can make this angled. So I'm going to brush out my brows first. I am trying to let them grow out. My left brow does not grow. Let's see if this is a match. If it's not a match, this full video is kaput because the brows actually make the face for me. Definitely not a creamy consistency. Quite gutted about that actually. You know, I've just snapped it. As far as colour match, it is not too bad. I don't mind it at all. I find sometimes with cheaper brands that their light is always dark. I've got a feeling these brows are going to take a while. It's not the worst, but I would definitely not repurchase this again. I don't know if you can see, underneath my brow it's very dark, whereas when I'm filling it in it just makes it look really gappy. I'm not enjoying the brows so far. Like this gappy bit here, I know you can see it. Usually I could just create a false eyebrow basically with that, but with this pencil it's just not allowing me to do that. This is how the brows are looking just now. I'm not best pleased with them at all. So to carve out the brows, I'm using the Sheglam 12-hour full coverage concealer in the shade Whipped Cream. This is in the box, and this is the packaging here. Really nice, really well made, the packaging, I will say that. So let's see how this concealer goes. I think it might be very light. It is very light. So this concealer claims to be 12-hour full coverage. I'm not going to be wearing this makeup for 12 hours, but let's see if it's full coverage as it claims to be. I have a lot of redness under my brows as I have just plucked some hairs, so hopefully this full coverage concealer covers that. This concealer seems to be drying a bit quick, so I'm just going to grab a wee beauty blender and just blend it out so that it isn't a big harsh white line. So that's the brows carved out. I'm not any more in love with them or any less in love with them than I was before I carved them out, so let's just move on. On the website I couldn't actually see an eyeshadow primer, so I've just went ahead and applied the P. Louise eyeshadow base on my lids, ready for eyeshadow. Now I'm excited about the eyeshadow. The palettes on Shein looked amazing, like there was so many to choose from. I went for this one. No, I'm really excited about this one. This is the Sheglam Lots to Lava palette. Look at that packaging, that is so cool, and this is what we look like inside. Now, there's matte, there's shimmer, there's holographic, I don't even know what to call that, but these shades look unreal. And also they have the shade names on the back, which I love. I love a palette that tells you the shade names. So let's see what we're going to go in with. So starting with the crease, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Pink Clay. Now it's a bit pinky, obviously, Pink Clay, but it's the most transition shade in this palette. So first going to go in with this. It comes up a bit deeper on the eye than it does in the palette, which is fine. It is very pink though, but it's like a salmony pink. It appears to be blending out pretty nicely, which is all we really need. Pigmentation and blends out nicely. Next I'm going to take Flaming Lips for my crease shade. I love this shady orange, like a burnt orange, and we have pigment. We have pigment, ladies and gentlemen. But do the shadows blend well together? That's the question. As I'm blending it, it appears to be taking a lot of the shade off, just like brushed away the full pigment that was on the eye. So it's going to be one of these things that you need to pack. Going to pack more on, and let's see how we get on with that. I pack it out a bit further though, so I can create a really nice round shape on the eye and then blend it upwards. The shadows are blending really nicely. a really nice seamless blend. I just need more of that pigment back. Where did you go? Next I'm going to go in with Deep Thinker for the crease. And this is a nice auburny red brown. And put that in the outer V, I mean, not the crease. Well, the outer V and the crease. Hopefully this can deepen it up. Looking very similar to the other shades we have going on. But I want to have a bit of dimension in this eye look. I feel like that's just kind of blended out with the other shades. Since I have kind of pushed it right into the crease, you can see a bit of a fold and it's kind of creating a fake crease there. So I'm going to dip into Milkshake right here. I'm packing all this on a dry brush. I usually use wet, but this has got kind of a creamy consistency. It's picking up really nicely and looking quite foily. So I'm going to use that first, and if I need to use it wet, I will use it wet. I'm just going to apply this onto the lid. I mean, that's stunning. And then I'm just going to take Flaming Lips and kind of just blend it all together so it's not a harsh strip of shimmer. Maybe glitter all over my eye now, but that's fine. I love the way that shimmer has went on my eye. So nice and subtle. It's not like a massive, like, in your face strip of shimmer on the lid, which I'm loving. Blended out beautifully. Really nice and subtle, but it's still there. So I'm going to go into the other eye, then come right back to you. So moving on with the eyes, I'm going to use the Hold Live 4 eyeliner. This is the box here, and let's take it out. This is the packaging here. It's like a hexagon shape pen. It actually feels like the pens you get in school. It is a very, very, very thin tip, which I love. Hopefully it's not flimsy though. Like, I want to be able to control this. So let's see if we can create some good eyeliner. I'm terrible at talking in these videos. Oh. Oh. It's black. It's not flimsy. I can't say anything negative about this eyeliner. The only negative is I can't do eyeliner very well, but I'm amazed. I'm going to try and do a wing. This is where it goes to shit. But let's just not think about it. Let's just get it on the eye. I have nothing negative to say. Nothing negative to say. It went on amazingly. It was the right amount of like weight, but doesn't smudge. New favourite eyeliner. Shein. New favourite eyeliner. Right, I'm going to try and create the same terrible wing on this side. I picked up 2 pairs of lashes because why the hell not? This is the first pair I picked up. Really full, really long, very dramatic. And then I picked up more of a wispy kind of style lash, which I love. These are the lashes that I'm going to stick on. I'm going to stick them on off camera. So here's the lashes on. Low-key obsessed with them. Like, so usually with cheap lashes, they're synthetic, can't bend them, can't shape them to your eye. But these went on so easily and they look so nice. They're so fanned out. This one looks a bit different, but this one is really nice and fanned out. Really long as well. Firstly, for the face, I'm going to go in with a primer, and it's a Sheglam Ready Set Primer. Cute packaging as always. Shein, great packaging. Oh my god, what a mistake I've made. This is the eye primer. This is the eye primer that I said Shein didn't have. I have got the order of the primers wrong. So there wasn't obviously a face primer on Shein, and there was an eyeshadow primer. So moving on to foundation, which is from Shein. The Sheglam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation, and I got it in the shade Sand. Now, this is a heavy box. It comes in a bag. How cute is that? And it is a glass jar, which is a bit dangerous. So I have no clue if this is going to match my skin. I have just fake tanned, so let's hope for the best, okay? Let's hope for the best. Here we go. Right, let me just pop a bit on. Possibly too light, just a bit light. but I would rather it be too light than too dark, because obviously I can bronze this up. Actually, it's not too bad, it's just really yellow. Another thing I've noticed about this makeup as well, usually with cheaper makeup they have the really, like, I don't even know what smell it is, like really cheap makeup smell. This does not. When I have makeup that smells really cheap and just smells like chemicals, it kind of scares me to keep applying it on my face, and I just kind of wait for that reaction. Okay, we are very yellow. Very, very yellow. But it's fine, we will make this work. We'll make it work. That's one thing I feel. With foundation, as long as it's not too dark, you can always fix it. Saying that, even when it is a bit dark, you can still kind of fix it. I'm going to go over it all with a beauty blender to just blend out properly, and then we will move on to try and get some of this yellowness away. I'm going to go back in my concealer. I'm taking the Sheglam 12 Hour Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes, and let's see if this can take away the dark bags. The dreaded dark bags that nothing seems to cover. Literally nothing. And it doesn't matter how much sleep I get, these bags are always there. Okay, I think we're going to have a full coverage under eye. This concealer doesn't seem to be blending out as well under the eye as it did under the brow. Okay, I'm just going to pat it here so it blends a bit better. We have a full coverage under eye. Now, can't complain at that. Really can't complain. Going to use a bit less than I did on the other eye. Okay, very bright under eye, but it's full coverage. It blended out not too bad. You just really need to work quick with it, but I'm impressed. Shein, you're impressing me ish, right? Some things not so great, but some things great. So I'm going to pretend I didn't just take off this full face of makeup and reapply it because I powdered before using cream products. So before powder, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I have two cream products I want to show you and try out. Cream products are not my forte, but we'll try it out for the sake of this video. So firstly, I have the Sheglam Glowing Up Skin Stick in Cinnamon, and this is just a contour stick basically. Now the packaging is so cute. It comes with a wee brush at the end, which I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try it out. And then we have the contour stick. It's very dark. So let's just try it out. I'm going to use a very small amount. It's not creamy. Like, really not creamy as I would expect it to be. But maybe that's just because some cream products come with a layer on top, and once you break that layer, it's creamy. So this is all I'm going to do at the moment, just to try it out. And use this little brush and see where we go. I can safely say not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan at all. I don't know if it's just the brush or if it's the actual product, so I'm going to take another beauty blender and see if it blends out a bit better with that. And no, it doesn't. Blended it out, but I don't know if it's just because I can't really use cream contour products. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan at all. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not going to apply any more at the face. I'm just going to leave it like that and then pick up with some powder contour later on, because that's what I know. I know how to use powder contour, but not the worst, not the best for me. Sticking with cream products, I'm going to use the Colour Bloom Liquid Blush in Love Cake. Now, I was drawn to this purely for the packaging. I mean, this is stunning. This packaging is amazing. This is the blush here. It's so cute. I can't get over this packaging. It's unreal packaging. So I'm just going to dab a little bit here. Take a beauty blender. Very shimmery. Very, very shimmery. Blends out really nice though. I do enjoy a cream blush and it blends out really nicely. But that shimmer, like, where did you come from? It's like a strip of glitter. Blends out nicely. The shade is really, really nice. I like this shade of blush. And I can say I will use it again, but I will need to be mindful of the shimmer. So for baking powder, I picked up the Sheglam Bake Glow setting powder. So the Sheglam setting powder is a decent sized pan. You get a decent amount of product in it. I'm going to use a small beauty blender and just bake underneath my eyes. Trying to stay away from the pink blush, which I have just went over. So while that is baking on my face, I'm going to take the Sheglam Light Through Oil Control Powder, Clear Translucent Oil Control Makeup, and I got this in nude pink. Like the foundation, this powder came in a little felt slip, and this is it here. It's a gold top, but it's really reflective, and this is what the inside looks like. And I'm just going to powder the rest of my face, because my face still looks a bit yellow for that foundation. I will say, this is the only product that has that chemical makeup smell. It reminds me of makeup that my nan used to give me when I was younger, like really old makeup. I keep looking in the viewfinder and thinking, my good god, you look so pale now with this powder. Like, it's took the yellow away, which is great, but has it just made me look porcelain? The blush still shows through, which I'm really happy about. It's a nice wee hint of pink there on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, powder, I'm going to put you down. I don't want to look cakey. So to contour and bronze my face, I picked up the Sheglam Mystic Contouring Palette in 502 Nude. Now, the palettes on Shein, they're great. They're great. The selection is amazing for the price as well. Like, I can't even remember how much I paid for this, but it was not expensive. This is a palette here. Let's open it up. This is what we look like inside. Again, with this palette, all the shade names are on them, so that is great. We have obviously your powder shades up here that I'm not going to use because I have just powdered my face. We have 3 contour and bronzing shades at the bottom. So we have Tan Goddess, Noble Tint, and then Chocolate Cake. I'm taking Noble Tint. This is a really cool toned bronzer, which I don't usually go for. And it does look actually a bit dirty now that I've put it on my face. So I'm going to run it round my face first. So that is obviously there for the base. And I'm going to move on to a more orange toned. I hate cool toned. I don't know why I thought I would choose that. It reminds me a little bit of Hula bronzer, which I like. But that is a really cool toned and virgin on mucky on the side of my face. So I'm going to take Chocolate Cake. Very orange toned. That is more like it. And also my forehead is looking a bit dirty because of the cream contour underneath, which didn't go very well. Ah, I'm shook. And that cream contour has actually got a bit of sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that gap in my head. I'm going to take one of these powders up the top to try and clean it up a bit. Probably won't do the best job, but let's try it out. I'm going to use the bright side. And I'm going to use a brush to clean this up as well. That powder went on so smoothly. I do have a powder blush that I have, but I'm not sure if I want to use it just because that cream blush is still showing through the powder. But I'll show you anyway, and I might decide to use it. I picked up the Sheglam Lightweight Matte Blush in Let's Escape. And I didn't show you actually. All the shade names are on the top here in like a paint smudge. And I just think it's so cute the way it does it. So this is the blush here. Very, very, very bright. I'm going to use it. I'm just dabbing my brush into it because I've got a feeling it's going to be so pigmented. It's not coming off very harsh on my brush though, but let's try it out. Let's pop a little bit on. Why not? Very, very bright, but I love it. It's so nice. Kind of takes away a bit of the shimmer from the cream blush as well, which I'm loving. Okay, moving on to highlight, I picked up the Sheglam Metallic Glow Highlighter in Solo. So this is the highlight here. I love the packaging, the designs on top of the powders. This is the highlighter here. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. So let's take my brush, let's see how we go. Please be pigmented. Please shine like the gods. I'm really getting my brush in here. I want this highlight to pop. And there we are. She has shown up. She's not sitting in the back anymore. She is front row. Love. Love, love, love. Love a good highlight. Love, love, love. I'm going to put some of that highlight on my brow bone as well. Highlight under that brow. Eyeshadow is not complete until you highlight the brow. I'm chuffed with that highlight. It's really in your face, which I love. Going back to the eyes, I'm taking the Lots to Lava palette and I'm going to apply a lower lash shade. So I need a little brush and I'm going to use this shade here called Abstract. It's got a bit of shimmer in it, but it looks lovely. It's sticking with like the reddy orange. It looks very similar to Flaming Lips, but I'm just putting that on my lower lash line to tie the full eye look together. Next, on to mascara. So I picked up the Sheglam all-in-one volume and length mascara, and it's a really cute packaging. It's different from the rest of the packaging. This has got a bit of pattern on it. The rest of them had only like solid colour packaging. And also, this is the actual mascara. It is so cool. I'm not really going to get the benefit of the volume and lengthening because obviously I have lashes on, so I'm just going to try it and then obviously use it on the bottom lashes as well. So on one side we have the small mascara wand, which I'm sure will be like lengthening, and then on the other end we have this chunky mascara wand, which is probably for volume. So I'm just going to take the chunky one to kind of blend my natural and falsies together. Give my real lashes a coat of mascara. Give them some loving as well. I haven't forgot about you just because I've got lashes on. Sometimes I say things in these videos and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? As I said, I'm not going to get the full effect of this mascara because I have falsies on. I would have to try it without false lashes. I'm not feeling like it's the best though, just from applying it to the bottom lashes. I'd say that mascara has blown me away. I know I can only really see how it would apply on the bottom lashes, but it's not really blown me away. Lastly, moving on to the lips, I picked up two Matte Allure liquid lipsticks. One is in the shade Millionaire and the other is in the shade Vetiver. Vetiver? The packaging of this is so cute. So this is Vetiver and this is like a pinky nude. And Millionaire, let's see what we look like. The shades are very close in shade. Obviously this is Millionaire and this is Vetiver. So they are very, very close in shade. This is what Vetiver looks like. It's very warm toned, a warm toned brown. I'm going to take it off and try Millionaire on. Let me see what one I like best. I would swatch my hands, but I have Fresh Fake Tan on. I feel like I like this more. That is such a nice shade. Definitely been making use out of that lipstick. So Shein didn't have a setting spray, and I know they definitely didn't have a setting spray because I checked and checked and checked. No setting spray and no face primer, as we already know. So that is my completed look. That is my full face of Shein makeup. I can say some of the products were amazing, love, will definitely use on a regular basis when I do my makeup. Other products, they will probably just sit in my makeup collection and I won't use them, so I will probably get rid of them. But for the most part, Shein, you've impressed me. You have impressed me. And I've been wanting to try Shein makeup for the longest time, and I finally have. And I know some of the products I would repurchase and some of them not so much. Like that eyeliner. The eyeliner blew me away. The eyeliner is what I will be grabbing most, and then this lipstick definitely, and these lashes, amazing. That is all I have for my full face of Shein makeup. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I've maybe inspired you to go and buy some Shein makeup or even try a full face of Shein makeup on your own. So if you enjoyed seeing me trying out a full face of Shein makeup, don't forget to like and subscribe. I could really use your support. And until next time, I will see you in my next video.